Hey everybody, welcome to 2022. It is January 3rd. I'm a little bit behind on writing out my goals. Usually I like to have them written at least a couple of days in advance to the year. I just got them written down yesterday, which was the 2nd. Today is the 3rd, which I probably already said. But, anyways, I got them written down and I wanted to share 6 of my tips for writing goals down with you and a little freebie. I like to write my goals down in yearly form, if I can get the paper to cooperate, and in monthly form. The reason that I do that, the reason that I do it is to help me see where I'm at throughout the year, keep track of my progress, see what needs tweaked, see if something needs changed, see if maybe a goal just isn't achievable for the year. So that's a little bonus tip. But my 6 tips are: number one, set realistic and achievable goals. I need to lose around 150 pounds probably ish to be healthy for my build and my height and all that jazz. I know that it varies, but I know that that would be a good amount for me to lose. Am I going to aim to lose that this year? No, because I know me and I know that that's going to be really freaking hard and really probably not the healthiest to try to lose that much in 1 year time. Does that mean it's impossible? No. And if you do that and if you did that, you're amazing and don't let me talk you out of it. But for me, my goal is to lose 40 pounds this year, which is about 3 to 4 pounds a month. And that, for me, is realistic and achievable. I'm also trying to get back into reading, so I want to read 1 book a month. That's totally achievable instead of trying to set for myself, I want to read a book a week, which was what I used to do, but I'm not there anymore. So I want it to be realistic. I want it to be achievable. Goal number 2 is, this is just one of my preferences because I'm weird and a little bit neat freaky. I like to write my goals down before I write them down. And the reason that I do that is because I like to have my goals listed out in a certain order. For my yearly ones, I list them in a category, and for my monthly ones, if they're a daily one, I list them in the order that I will do them in the day, and if they're a weekly one, I list them in the order I will probably do them throughout the week. I know it's a little bit of a neat freak thing. It is what it is. I love lists. I'm a big goal girl. That's what I do. Number 3 is to just simply write them down. If you write them down, it is proven that the things you write down you are more likely to remember than the things that you don't write down. So if for no other reason to write them down, just write them down to help you remember them. Because if you set 12 goals, you're probably going to forget a couple before the end of the year. If you write them down, you at least have that paper so that you can glance at it throughout the year and go, oh yeah, I forgot I was going to be working on that. Another thing with that, put them where you're going to see them so that you'll actually work on them. Number 4 is to break your goals into small bite-sized pieces. We kind of talked about this with like the 12 books and making them achievable, but I know that 1 book a month is a bite-sized piece. Trying to do like 4 books in January, no books in March, April, May, June, and then 4 books, that's just not achievable for me. But trying to read 1 book a month, completely achievable. Trying to lose 3 or 4 pounds a month, completely achievable. Trying to read a devotional and spend some time in prayer every single day, 100% achievable for me. So just break your goals down into smaller pieces instead of going, I'm going to read the entire Bible in 2 days. Could you do it? Yes. Is it going to be hard? Yes. So break them into bite-sized pieces. Number 5, I'm a big checklist girl. I love checking things off. I love the way that it makes me feel. And as you'll notice on my monthly one, on most of these are my daily ones up top. I have plenty of space to check them off. And then at the end of the month, I will tally them up to see how I did, how many days I got out of my 31 days. There aren't any checks because, like I said, I just wrote this yesterday and I have not had a chance to go through and check off the ones that I've done yet, but I will. And then number 6 goes along with checking them off and tallying them up if that's your thing. And even if it's not your thing, number 6 still applies. Give yourself grace. Cut yourself some slack. Aim to get better, not to be perfect, because you will never be perfect. Perfection is unattainable, but you can do better and you can get into a better place than you're at right now. So just aim to be better by the end of the year, not to be perfect by the end of the year, because that's a pretty freaking hard goal to achieve. So, just to go over those again, set realistic and achievable goals. Write them down before you write them down if you're a neat freak like me. Just write them down. Break your goals into small, bite sized pieces. Check them off as you do them to kind of give you that little woohoo. And number 6, give yourself some grace. Those are my goals. If you guys would like some more tips on how I write goals, let me know. I like to do 5 different categories. We do family goals. And I could totally go into more info if you guys are interested, but I want to kind of keep this a little bit short for you guys. So I hope you guys are having a great year so far, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!